in our morning rounds this morning, a warning about a hidden drowning danger. It can happen long after you leave the pool. A 2-year-old Missouri girl nearly became the latest victim this past weekend. Several hours after swimming, Alicia Sanders began to choke in her sleep. Water drained from her mouth and nose, but thanks to a news report her mom saw on secondary drowning, she knew to rush her daughter to the hospital, saving her life. Our Dr. Holly Phillips is with us once again. Good morning.
Good morning,
So, Doctor, I had never heard of this. How can you drown hours after leaving the pool?
I have to tell you, I had made it straight through medical school and had never heard of it until my first year of residency when we actually got a case in the ER. We saved the person's life. But, you know, it is an unusual phenomenon. Basically, there are 2 forms of out-of-water drowning. The first one is called dry drowning. So that's after maybe you've had a struggle in the pool, you've inhaled a little bit of water. It creates irritation in your airway, and that causes muscle spasms. So you start to choke and you have trouble breathing. The other form is called secondary drowning, which is, it sounds like what this little girl had. It can happen up to 24 hours after you're already out of the pool. And what's happened is you've inhaled some water, usually again it's after a bit of a struggle, and it irritates the lung tissue itself and causes inflammation. The lung tissue then starts to make fluid and creates something called pulmonary edema. So the lungs themselves create fluid, you're filling up with fluid, and you're drowning even though you're not in the pool.
So it's not water from the pool, you know, hours later that's drowning you. It's the pulmonary edema that's going to make you secondary drowning.
It's fluid from the lungs themselves.
Does this typically happen with kids, Holly?
You know, kids we have to watch out for the most. Again, dry drowning is not that common. It seems that's about 1 or 2% of all drowning deaths, but it's something we have to know about because it's easy to miss, especially in kids. They're playing in the water, you might not see a struggle, and frankly, they could be irritable and have fatigue after swimming anyway. You might not know to look for it.